Also today, a march in Boston to mark 60 years since the Freedom Rally. This was back in 1965. Thousands of people protested racial imbalance in housing by marching from Roxbury to the Boston Common. This was led, of course, by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Our Malcolm Johnson has more on today's milestone.
As rain dropped, the light of tomorrow's future shined through the clouds on the 60th anniversary of the 1965 Freedom Rally. When Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led over 20,000 people from Roxbury to the Boston Common in protest of racial inequities.
Well, in 1965, it was raining, and rain represents renewal, redemption, refreshment. Water is a source of life, and so it's only fitting that on the 60th anniversary, it would also be raining.
I spoke with Martin Luther King Jr. III about his father's mission.
Sometimes we have to step back to move forward.
You talk about taking that step forward. What do you think your father would be doing right now to do that?
Well, first of all, I'd have to say if my father lived, we'd be on a different trajectory. We wouldn't be probably addressing these issues. There may be some new ones.
King says his father, if alive, would be building broader coalitions.
It's not an individual movement. It's a people movement. And we also should remember that it was not masses of people that brought about the change. It was a few good human beings.
Some of the human beings that marched 60 years ago.
We marched from Roxbury to the Boston Common.
Returning today.
Very emotional, very high-spirited, but at the same time, as you know, the saying goes, as things change, some things remain the same. And got to put that into perspective.
I've been protesting ever since. Been taking my kids to protest since they were baby. It's very moving to be here.
Mayor Michelle Wu announcing the new name for the corner of Boylston and Charles Street.
I am deeply humbled to officially declare this the 1965 Freedom Rally Square.
A rally for justice 60 years later.
A country where Dr. King's dream is no longer deferred, but finally delivered.
With hundreds taking action for hope.
We need an opportunity to show solidarity in a moment where there's so much divide in our country.
Just as our elders did, we choose to gather.
We've got to connect again so we can say, I may not know you, but I know where you're coming from, and I will be here to help you.
Standing here right now, there is a palpable level of passion from the hundreds of folks that have shown up here on the Common in inclement weather, no less. Many of them planning to do as the lyrics in Lift Every Voice and Sing state, to march until victory is won. Reporting in Boston, I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.